When you're here, give me a buzz. I may have it fixed. I don't know. Computer guy didn't come, so we're winging it again, guys. Winging it again. No problem. No problem. Almost we got a backup laptop. Uh-oh. There we go. We're good. We're good. I was trying to find the other one. There's another box. The other logo on it. We'll trade logos out. That's how us poor people do change. Maybe another room. Anybody here yet? Okay, so I did not fix the chat. Thought I did. Yeah, no, it's dead. I tried to send a message. So it's just sitting there. So actually I can widen my screen. Ah, yeah. Well, actually I can widen my screen all the way out because that other one's not doing anything. Well, it looks like it's just us, Kathy. I'm gonna look and see if I see my other box. My other logo. There's 3 on. It's hard to tell when that one clicker goes off. I mean, when my chat goes off, that will wipe me out. Who else is with us so far? I'd like to get Obsidian filled up so we could crack that tomorrow. Last night's was pretty good. Had a couple of good players. I don't know, you got to come out pretty good. What was it? 6 cards. I think Anthony Garcia got 2. John Jones got the other 4. Try one little thing. No, I was going to try something. See if I can get my chat to work. But okay. Now I see where I can tell. Okay, there's a few people on. 4. But that's okay. It's well, actually, it's 8 o'clock. It's time. It's time. I figured tonight would not be many people just because we're on tomorrow night. It was 4 on, now it's 3. I guess he had to go start his. Did you hit any more bingos? I don't know if a bingo is the exact same thing as what these other guys play. I don't know what they call theirs. They actually don't call it nothing because it's pretty straight up gambling. So they don't give it a lot of names. Yeah, it's gambling, so they don't do that. Alright, as soon as some people get on here that is actually in the break, love to add some people to some jerseys, break some news to some people, let everybody know what's coming up. It's a slow night. I think everybody's watching the fights, and we don't really do Saturday nights. We thought P was not going to be on Saturday, so we were going to be. But looks like he is, so we're just going to wait for the few to get on for that one helmet. Try to fill the other helmet. The second helmet needs 4 spots. Brad Sparks has 3. Jeremy has 1. Jeremy Fennell has 1. First helmet is sold out. I figured at least those people would be on. I figured at least those people would be on, but they're not. I mean, last night's people. I mean, people that are actually in the break tonight would be on. Jeremy's here. Jeremy, you're in break 2. Are you in break 1? Let me get off of the picture of the cards and get on. Break 1. Break 1's got Mr. Browns, Eric, Joe Perez, James Smith, and Eric again. So I thought for sure those few people would be on. Mr. Gwynn is here. Stopped by just to say hi. Probably watching the fights tonight. Everybody's probably watching the fights tonight. This helmet is full. The next helmet is not. The next helmet needs 4 spots. The Obsidian needs four more divisions. And we're also, if you go to our website, we are going to start a Raz, guys. We're going to Raz a couple good ones. We're going to do a couple of Razes. I'm going to do a basketball jersey. Until we get a little bit bigger, I won't be able to run a basketball series. So, but I've got some basketball jerseys. So we're going to do either a 20 spot $10 or a 10 spot $20, and it's a Nike Authentic Denver Nuggets Jokic, Jokic, an authentic autographed jersey of his. And then we're going to do a baseball jersey also, and I'm not sure who it's going to be. It's either going to be an Atlanta Brave, it might be Palmer from the Orioles, it might be Trammell, it might be Youkilis from the Red Sox, Youkilis, or whatever his name is, from the Red Sox. It's going to be one of those, but the basketball one, we're going to start off with Jokic. James is here. Eric's here. Mr. Brown, you here? If Mr. Brown is here, we will roll. Mr. Brown gets here, we will roll. Let's see. In helmet, we probably won't break it till tomorrow. It's got 4 spots left if anybody wants to jump in on the next helmet. or if you want to wait till tomorrow and start filling to the next helmet. Or if we fill it tonight, we'll break it tonight. Ain't scared. Got in 2 of the headliners today for the next series, blank and blank. I think I'm going to leave a few more mystery, or I'm going to leave a bunch more mystery this time. Fire, fire, fire. All I've got to do now is find a couple of really good fillers, kind of, because so far all I've bought was like 14 out of the 20 superstars. I'm going to try to, if I can, have the last 4 quarterbacks that was in the playoffs this last year. Maybe their running backs. Couple colleges, couple college helmets, a couple of the bigger names, a couple of their college helmets. Not sure exactly who. James Smith, this is your first break. Cool. Let's see. You're in it, right? Let's see. Yeah, you're in. You bought lucky number 7. You see on your screen right now, there's your names. They're just in order. Unless you wanted a spot, you wanted to be in number 7, so we put you in the number 7 spot. What we'll do is we will randomize the divisions, and that will be your division. And then you'll have time to talk with the other people in the break and decide on whether or not you want to trade a division. And then after everybody decides if they want to trade a division or what they want to do, then we'll randomize the helmets, the boxes that we have. They're over here. Well, let me swap back camera. Boxes are over there. We'll pick us a number. I'll go grab that box. We'll open that box over here on this stand, and if that box, if the helmet in that box is from your division, that is your helmet, buddy. If you win on your first try, whoa. Most people spend a ton before they do. But some people do win. Actually, Anthony Garcia won last night. He'd never won a helmet, and he won 5. He won 2 full-size helmets and 3 mini helmets. All fire. He won the one mini helmet he won in our free giveaway, and that was a Ray Lewis. It was a really sharp mini helmet. Probably should have been in one of my cases, but yes, Eric, he was. He hit the I guess I'd call them the fillers, but they were fire fillers. I mean, that cowboy mix, that cowboy duo, that was like chills. That's as old school and as cool a cowboys as you could get. And then the Ray Lewis was out of 32 names, or out of, well, about 25 names. Some people had some. Yeah, he got lucky. He was smoking it. It was his first time. Oh, you've been smoking in the Raz? Okay, well, we're going to have on our, where you went to go get your site, on Hit After Hit Breaks on Facebook, we're going to stick a Raz on there. We're going to do a Jokic basketball jersey, and I'm not sure who baseball jersey. But we're going to throw those on here just as soon as we're off. Mr. Brown is probably on here. I only see like four names, and I see 8 people. So Mr. Brown is probably on. James, this is not a normal night for us. We don't usually break on Saturday, but we had a helmet full, so we just said, why not go ahead and break that helmet and then let everybody get back to the fights. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to break his helmet. If we want to fill the second helmet, we'll fill the second helmet and break it. But other than that, we break on Friday and Sunday, and then sometime during the week. And yeah, we busted some cards. Got a Tua numbered to 15. No, Mr. Brown's is Mr. Brown's. Yeah, he is a Cleveland fan. He is not on here yet, but he may be on here. We're going to go ahead and get started. He'll jump on here in a second. He may be eating something down. I'm not sure. But Mr. Brown's has 4 spots. Eric's got 2. Joe Perez has 1. And James Smith has his first. We're just going to copy them and paste them and randomize them. Let's see who went wrong. This is to find out what division you have. And we do it 7 times. We don't roll no dice. We don't do nothing like that. We just do 7 times. Somebody just invited us to a cash extravaganza. AFC's on top. AFC East is on the bottom. And then I've got a glitch in it somewhere where it doesn't go right back to where it's supposed to. And my computer tech is dodging me. And then I forgot to erase those. Normally I erase those on the left. It's really confusing. But Mr. Brown's has the AFC West, the AFC North, the AFC South, and the NFC East. Eric, you have the NFC North, and you have the AFC East. James Smith, for your first shot, you have the NFC South. And Joe Perez, you have the NFC West. Now, if any of you guys would like to swap, any of you guys would like to trade divisions, if there's a division you like better, Mr. Brown's is not here. Let me see. Sometimes I can speak for him on one occasion. And he has that, so he does not want to trade, I don't think. Let's see. No, Mr. Brown's wants to keep his divisions. Is there anybody who wants to trade a division? Are y'all ready to fire and get to the next helmet, or go watch some fighting? Don't forget about the Obsidian. We still need to fill 4 divisions, $30 a division. That's cost on Obsidian football cards. 4 autographs per box. Some really dynamite stuff. Our loaded packs. We have our loaded packs, guys. I don't know if any of you guys have opened any of the loaded packs. These are loaded packs. They're over here in a box. I'm going to number them, but until I number them, I just pull one out. In those are anywhere from 2 to 5 fire hits. Those of y'all who have seen them have seen that is some. It's the better of a ton of cards. It's all rookie patch autos, autographs, big patches. It's 3 or 4 different teams. So that way we have 3 or 4 different winners, and those are $4 a team. We sold a bunch of them there for a while, and we'll probably get back on that kick because once you see them, it's really worth buying. 5 teams cost you $20. If you get a hit, you get at least a $20 hit. There's a Peyton Manning autograph. There's a Kyler Murray numbered to 15. There's a Dwayne Haskins numbered to 15 that's graded a 9.5. There's a lot of really neat stuff in there. Ready to roll. Everybody's good. Boom. Okay, I was just going over some of the stuff that we had to offer. We do have the finest helmets. In the next series, I did not think I could top this series, but I have. I have actually topped this series. When I got in yesterday's, I didn't open them, and then I got in today's, I opened them all, and I have actually topped this series. We still haven't hit the big names. I mean, like all the big names are still in there. I think, I say, all of the big names are still in there. Number 8. Number 8. Oop, wrong thing. Oh, y'all didn't get to see me do that. We'll do that again. That's sorry guys. Sorry guys. I need to let y'all see that where y'all don't think there's suspicious. Can't hear y'all, so y'all didn't do it. Y'all couldn't tell me that we wasn't on there, that y'all weren't on. Now you can see. I don't know what's in any of the boxes anyways. I had somebody else label them. Number 7. Now y'all can see. We got to get number 7. Let me make sure 7's here. We didn't take off. I didn't mark off last night's. Like a big dummy. And it's a good reason I didn't. Number 7 wasn't here, so we looked. Number 18 is here. Sorry guys, I've been feeling sick. So I haven't been able to up to speed. Let me let y'all catch up. I forget, y'all are on a little bit of a delay. Did anybody want to trade spots? Everybody was happy with their spots. Let me get to it so I can Point out a winner. All right, number 18. Good luck, everybody. I hope it's well, it's got to be a headliner probably. I think there's a couple mid-grade ones, but everybody else is going to be a headliner. I do it kind of slow. Take it easy. Peek around. If I'm not mistaken, this may be the young man's first hit of his first night. This is the Tennessee Titans, Eddie George. Eddie George. Let me see, who had the AFC South? Oh, Mr. Browns. Mr. Browns. Have you joined us yet, Mr. Brown? Straight from the Music City. Beckett certificate number WA79309. One of our all-time leading rushers. True history of the Houston Oilers. Beautiful autograph. Beautiful helmet. The Eddie George. Super nice. Love that helmet. Almost went into the I'm gonna keep it stash. For some reason I'm not seeing what y'all are saying. Did we not go live? Are we still live? Okay. Everybody's just quiet because they didn't win, I guess. Mr. Brown hit this one. Mr. Brown hit the Eddie George. You guys want to fill up the next one? We've got 4 divisions left. Y'all want to fill these divisions and go ahead and crack another one tonight? Right now, Jeremy has 1, Brad has 3. James, Eric, you guys ready to fill these spots? Go ahead and knock these out. Where's Anthony Garcia? He has a free $50 to spend. James, you ready for a spot, brother? James Smith's ready to try again. And this is one of the pretty good helmets. I mean, Eddie George is a fire helmet. Eddie George's history of the NFL. So James Smith, another spot for you. All right, we need 3 more. people on here to fill those. Eric, the call is for you. Let's see, Eric, Mr. Gwynn, if you're still on here. I can't tell. I can't tell who's on here. My chat messed up yesterday, so I'm having to go off of a laptop, and the laptop doesn't show me who is on here, so I don't know who all's on here. I just know we need 3 more spots to fill the next one. Not sure. Yeah, Mr. Brown's. I'm not sure where Mr. Brown's is. Mr. Brown's had a fire hit. Mr. Brown's is usually on here. Let me tag him. He does not do Facebook, but he is usually on here live with us. Odd he's not, especially since he had money in this one. Let me let him know that he just won. Get him on here and we'll get this one filled. There's Mr. Brown's. Mr. Brownstone. He's been knocking. Let's let Mr. Brown see. Well, let me go ahead and fill this up. Let me fill this up. All right, James. Have you already sent over, James? Right here is where to send on the screen. Then we'll show Mr. Brown's what he just hit. Really good looking helmet. Really good looking helmet. How about that? You got to be an Eddie George fan. Ohio State. Look at Eddie's autograph on this one. A lot of times he's sloppy. Boy, this guy right here caught him in a good mood. A little bit of dirt on the top. No buffs, no scuffs. No buffs, no scuffs, my brother. Man, I have got a bunch of boxes, and all of these guys, y'all all live in California or Arizona. I need to get a few of you guys. I need to get your. There is where to pay, James, in case you don't have that information. It is a nice Eddie George autograph. That's a key. I know you don't keep nothing much but the Browns. That's almost a keeper right there, buddy. And yes, Mr. Browns is my friend. We see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. We see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. knocking a pile down some. Yeah, that is a nice one. James, I'm not gonna bother looking. Well, I better check everybody's. I haven't looked at PayPal all day, so let me make sure everybody's caught up. I got some headliners in today. Mr. Brown's, Mr. Ortiz is his name for you guys. He is just a Browns fan. He's a Browns kind of guy. All right. Jeremy paid earlier. Brad Sparks paid $150. Waiting on James Smith. James Smith, if you just hit me when you paid, we'll be rolling. Yeah, man, who don't like an Eddie George? You must be tripping. You'd have to be tripping to not like an Eddie George. Mr. Browns, we're going to do some Raz. I know you don't do Facebook, so if you want in, let me know. It's going to be 20 spots, $10 a spot, and it's going to be the Denver Nuggets, Jokic, Jokic, the Denver Nuggets superstar. It's an authentic Nike. I'll shoot you a picture of it. And then probably some baseball. I don't know if it's going to be, I'm not sure which player we're going to use first. Why am I getting one picture and y'all are getting another? Is I don't know. I can't understand why y'all are getting a different picture. Y'all should be getting what my screen has. James Smith, have you sent yet? Or have you disappeared? We went down. We lost 3 watchers. I think James Smith went back to the Raz. What about you, Eric? Are you still with us? You want this last spot? Or we'll hold it off and run it Sunday. There's not enough people to fill up a jersey. Not enough people to fill up a jersey. We do still have 3 divisions left in the Obsidian football cards. Those were pretty good last night. I don't know if everybody stuck around to see them. Those were pretty good. Thank you, Kathy. Tag Mr. Smith and see if he called the spot. Didn't pay for it. Or Mr. Sparks. Is Mr. Sparks? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure who's watching. I can't tell. I got to get this fixed tomorrow. And my screen is down. Oh yeah, there's another full size one. You want to take it since Mr. Um, Smith is not here. Mr. Smith's not here. You watching the fights tonight, Mr. Brown? Mr. Ortiz? You got the fights on? You do the UFC? I watch the highlights of the UFC. I can't sit through 4 hours, and then a lot of times it's one punch over. Then a lot of times all they do is hug each other. So I like to watch the highlights. Alright, we're full. Oh, I don't have the screen on for y'all to see. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm dumb as a rock. Dumb as a rock, fellas. Sorry. Been that way most of my life. Been that way most of my life. So it don't matter if Mr. Smith wants in or not. He is out. Let's ramble and roll. Mr. Smith, Mr. Brown, you did have all the right divisions last one. You had both all three teams covered. And we pulled an Eddie George, which is fine. Eddie George is a true legend. In our town he is anyway. He's on billboards, he's on the side of our stadium. NFC on top, AFC on bottom. Google Sheets. I was trying to get my computer guy over here today, and he's one of those guys that carries 3 telephones, and he would not answer a telephone today. And I forgot to take it away again. Jeremy, you got the NFC North. Brad Sparks has the NFC East, AFC East, NFC West. Mr. Brown has the NFC South, the AFC South, the AFC West, the AFC North. Got the AFC covered. You have the AFC covered, sir. Got the AFC covered, my brother. Nobody really to. Oh, we got a NFC North for NFC East. I don't think, unless he's just, I don't know, usually he doesn't play with us normally. He comes in at the end and plays the last few helmets. But he's usually there. He just doesn't trade. I don't guess. I don't know. Brad Sparks, if you're there, would you like to trade the NFC North for the NFC East? I don't think so. This guy is a roller. What did we just take out? 18. I believe. I'll have to look. Sorry, still not feeling well, moving slow. Gotta adjust our numbers. I think we pulled one a minute ago we did not have. See if we have 19. See if 19 has been pulled. 19 has not been pulled. 19 will be pulled. Is a single. Damn. Oh, I didn't move. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot to move you guys. Trying to shake it. Trying to shake it, fellas. Had the fluttery heart all night, kept me up. Got the high heart rate right now, but that's fine. It's fine. We're busted. We're busting boxes. All right. Who will win? Will it be Jeremy? Will it be Brad Starks? Will it be Mr. Brown? We'll know in a second. Let me get to the sheets on my end. Because y'all always know so much further ahead of me than me. Y'all always know before I do. Can y'all see box 19? Mr. Brown, Mr. Ortiz, did you go get your tattoo today? Did you check out your tattoos today? Ooh. This is one that I did buy back last time. But I bought it back because it's so nice. For the Dallas Cowboys from, what was it? Mississippi State. Dak Prescott, 2016 Rookie of the Year. Dak Prescott, Rookie of the Year. Dallas is who? NFC East is Brad Sparks. Oh, Jeremy. If he would have been here, he may have traded because he don't care. He just likes to win. Well, he did. He won Dak Prescott 2016 Rookie of the Year. If you're here, Mr. Sparks, say hello. Cool helmet. It's a replica. But its scut's kind of middle of the line. It's not their cheap one. It's got a shiny face. It is a nice one. Dak Prescott. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I've seen some ugly Dak Prescott autographs. That's why I kind of question that one. But that one has a, well, it's not a Beckett. It's an SGC. Just as good. It's an SGC certificate. They've been around a long time. They don't have bad stuff. Okay, well, Mr. Brown's got one. Mr. Sparks got one. And I know we don't want to fill up another helmet because we still got tomorrow night to go. And we've got Well, we still have 4 or 5 of our biggest left to hit. 4 or 5 of our biggest left to hit. Anybody want to fill the obsidian? Anybody want a division in obsidian? Anybody want to? Well, we'll wait. We'll put the razzes on the Facebook. Kathy will take care of that. We'll get the razzes on the Facebook, and then the couple people that don't do them. You have 100 in the bank for the next full size. So you send 100 extra. You send 100 extra for the next full size. We'll call the next full size 15. And that will be the beginning of the next one. Mr. Browns, you going to watch the Ultimate Fighting tonight? I'm not. I'm going to... I've got the air conditioner on about 65. And I'm going to wrap myself up in the heating blanket. And try to make sure that this doesn't turn into a cold or a flu or anything like that, because that would be such a wipeout for me. That would be a wipeout for me, and I don't want to get sick before we pull all these good helmets and before we get to the next mix. Anybody want to see a preview of the next mix? Too bad, I'm not going to show you. There's not enough people here. No, I'm not going to show anybody, and we're not going to show near as many next time. But I think everybody is going to be blown away because I kind of went authentic helmet crazy. We have more authentics, more hydro dipped, more specialty. We have a lot more specialty helmets and authentic helmets with just as big a names on them, and we've done really good for a small outfit. We're putting in some fire helmets, and we've got just as good a jerseys, just as good a mini helmets. I mean, we hit fire mini helmet last night. Ray Lewis is a fire mini helmet. And the footballs, we may have to razz the footballs just because nobody's jumping on them. But Mr. Browns, I'll make sure you get pictures of it all. And anybody else that doesn't do Facebook, if you're on here, let me know. Or pass the word on to those that don't do Facebook to send me a message or to send Kathy a message, and we'll make sure you get a picture of the Raz before it gets full. Because we're gonna do Jokic, and we may do Trammell. We may do Trammell for the baseball jersey. When we get a little bit bigger crowd, we're going to do baseballs, footballs, hockey minis. Y'all pass the word on. Get us some more people over here. We've got as good a stuff as anybody. We're fair. That's all I know, guys. I won't keep y'all. I'll let y'all get to the fights or whatever y'all are going to do. Get with the family. It's 9 o'clock here, which means it's still daylight out in California. It's just what, 6 or 7 o'clock, Mr. Brown? 7 o'clock out there. I'll let y'all get with the family, guys. Everybody have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. We'll see if we can't fill up with jerseys or something. Have us a big night. I know we went through a whole lot last night. A lot of people spent a lot already. But we'll try to get something going on tomorrow night. Then we'll give it a few days rest. Y'all have a great night. I'll start getting all of your packages ready for you. Mr. Brown, Anthony Garcia, get your packages ready for you. Brad Sparks will have to send him a message. I don't have an address for him. I may have an address for him. He won one of the last helmets in the first mix. He won one of the first won one of the last helmets in the first mix, so I may have an address. I don't know. I'm pretty good keeping it with addresses. In case I'm ever in y'all's town. Need to bum something to eat. You guys have a great night. Thank you. That's it. I'll send y'all stuff on the razzes.